Good morning, everyone. May 4th. Going to look for a setup today. We've had our first news from US today, and it wasn't good numbers. We go to my Forex.guru and we check the economic calendar. We have a couple events coming out from US today, reports from US today, and we had a report at 8:15 where the ADP labor report was not good compared to what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be 190, 200,000 last month, and it's 156 today. So not good in that sense. So we're now looking for some other indications that we're going to have a dollar that's going up. So we see some reports coming out here. We've had a couple of indications from non-farm productivity, better than expected, unit labor cost better than expected, which offsets what happened this morning at 8:15 where the dollar was turning around. So we're hopping over to the dollar and take a look what the dollar's doing. For a little while now, it's been dropping down and taking out stop losses around this level here for market movers. So we're looking at market movers, what they're doing. So the dollar has been weaker and weaker and weaker. And what the market mover's been doing during this time is buying, 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 and they're taking out stop losses here. So they're getting ready to take the dollar up. At least that's our prediction. So we're looking at what happened here over the last couple of 4-hour time frames. We came down here, we peaked out, we took stop losses, and we turned around, and we're seeing indications that the dollar will come down to this level, and we predicted that this morning at 8 o'clock, and it touched that, and we now predict it to continue up. And we can see that if we go down to a lower time frame again, we're down to 1 hour. We had an M shape here, which could have indicated that it could reverse head and shoulder as well. So, but an M shape is what most people are used to seeing. And it came down, took out stop losses below here. So the ones that were long are now out, and that means market movers have taken out that and gotten some liquidity, and would indicate they would turn around. And we had this prediction on this order block, touch this order block, and the dollar would turn around. And all things are telling us that's what's happening right now. So we're hoping, we're looking for a trade on Euro USD. We're looking at where the euro is sitting right now, and it's sitting in an area of consolidation. And you can look for a pattern here, and you see it goes down, touch the bottom, comes up, touch the top, goes down, breaks out, comes back into the box, keeps doing this. Um, this is really setting up for a buyer's profile on the market makers. So what they're doing here is basically just stacking up orders and tripping long and short buyers, retail buyers mainly. So we just hit the ceiling here. It's now reasonable to believe that we're going to continue down. We have a downtrend. The median is right around here. So every time we come across here, they're building up orders. Above here is they're building up sales orders. So which would be consistent with what Europe wants to try to do, which is get the euro down to par value. So we had a pretty good sign yesterday. We had a big, huge pin bar, and we took the ride for about 160 pips or so. And we're now looking to re-enter. It triggered our stop loss last night, and at around 160 pips, like I said. So right now we're looking for a re-entry. We're painting out order blocks to find out where we could enter again. So we're going to remove this median, and we're going to look for how do we get in back into this trade. And we have to get back out here. We know we're at the top. So let's count down for 4 hours. We have an order block here, and we have an order block right here. Whoops, wrong. Trying to keep this short. So this order block would be a re-entry, and we had this morning at 8:15 it went up and touched that. So we're set to really go short on euro. And when we go down to 1 hour, we confirm that that order block is exactly what we expected it to be. It looks like a resistance. We also see that the move this morning took out stop losses sitting above here, so anyone that gone short were out. We were actually in this position this morning. We're getting in a little bit too early, but we only had a 20 pip stop loss, so that was okay. So we're looking for a re-entry, and we're right there right now. So we're going to put a stop loss right above here. We're going to go in with a 0.10, and we're going to pull up our stop loss. If we can grab that little sucker, and we'll put it right here above previous order block. We're now looking for this baby to come on down here. We can go out and see, are we in the median price line like we talked about before, and we're right on that target. So we should be able to sit on this trade for a little while. We probably will have some hesitations right around here, and next one would be here. So we're gonna revise our target. That's 100 pips, 104 pips. We'll shoot for that with a 44 pip stop loss right now. So we'll see what happens, and that's what we're doing today. So good luck with your trading. Make sure you set your stop losses. Risk no more than 2-3%, and happy trading.